We're going to kick off with tonight's webinar. Thank you so much for taking the time. We won't be too long. I expect about 30 minutes, so I will be keeping an eye on the time. So thank you very much for coming along and giving up half an hour of your time. I'm sure you're going to find it very beneficial. There's all sorts of stuff going off at the moment, and some of you are flying. I know some of you are gently poodling along, and actually that's what I expected everybody to do this month, because everybody in the UK is doing 6-week holidays. Everybody in the States, I think they've just gone back. So there's nobody more blown away than me. So I'm going to start recording this. Oh, it's already started recording. Fair enough. There you go. We're going to kick this off. We are having an exclusive competition, and this is exclusive to all of your current promoters in Team Alpha and your individual teams, all of your current customers, and also any potential customers and promoters that you have. So I want to give you a reward for all of the things you're doing and a competition that you can hit. So what we're going to do is very simple. Let's see if my presentation slides are going to work. Yay! You probably all know about Icon. There are several of us on the leaderboards at this moment in time, and by the end of the week I expect to see a couple more on there as well, which means that you will be recognised and you have an opportunity to be in the magazine for next year. Now, I know you will, Suzanne. You are nearly there, honey. You are. Tanya is 115 points away from you being there, which is quite amazing, and you will then be qualified for it. And there's a few others of you that are very, very close as well. And you know what? I would love to see most of my team that have done it. It's been an absolutely bonkers week, and I think next week is going to be even more. You know, as a team, we are up 140% on this time last month. That is completely amazing, and you guys really all deserve a huge round of applause for all of the hard work that you've put in. So what I want to do is make it easy for you to do this competition. So you know what you're going to win. First place in each rank category receives all sorts of stuff, and you can go and check this up on the Icon site yourself, which is now in your back office as well if you haven't logged in the last day or so, and you can see where people are in your team. So what am I going to do to help you do that? Well, I thought we should have a boost competition. It's based on the boost kit. And you know you get 149 points for having a customer on a boost kit, be it on auto ship or a one-off or whatever it happens to be. So that's cool. And you know what? All of you can do that. All of you are talking to people. I was speaking to one member of the team yesterday, or it might have been this morning, who said they took cookies into a networking meeting and everybody loved them, and they're now looking at ordering them. So, hi guys, they work really well. So I'd like to boost your business and boost everything else with your chances to get on Icon. So this is what I'm going to do. There is £300 cash in the kitty. Now that has been put in the kitty by me, Phil and Alan. This is completely exclusive to you guys, to your customers, and to your potentials. So I don't know who's on the call, but you can go and share the content of this with everybody that you want to share it with. If you get somebody in this month to take a booster kit, you will earn 3 points. Even better, if you get your customer to get one of their friends to have a booster kit, you're going to get another 10 points. And if you're very smart, those customers who you speak to who are not on a booster kit and they've got 3 in, upgrade them to a booster kit, get them to hit 3 for free, and you will get 50 points. That's as hard as it gets. Now, you know what's in the booster kit, you know who it can go to, so it's going to be people who have serious weight goals or serious gym bunnies. Now, some of you may know that Craig is going bonkers up in the Manchester area. Today, he has signed up a promoter in one of the gyms, and it is a David Lloyd. Now, once we're in at 1, there is no reason at all that we can't use that for you to go to every single David Lloyd and say, oh, actually, yes, we've got a couple of your personal trainers already on board. So use that information to go and chat to people. So all you gym bunnies out there, go for it and use it. Now, next month is the second busiest month of the year for Vi. And that's because people are coming back from their holidays and they are looking towards Christmas. They've also realised they've either completely gone bonkers and overeaten on their holidays, or they never lost the weight they needed to before they went. So there are a couple of very good reasons why you should be talking to people or joining in on conversations online. And I know it's hard to get going again, but once you start getting going, it becomes very, very simple. Now, if you can get people to come in straight on a booster kit, you're going to get 3 points. Even better, speak to them and say, well, hey, would you like to just pay for this time, and next month I'll help you get it for free. When they sell one to one of their customers that goes, one of their connections that goes underneath them, you're going to get another 10 points. And when you manage to get them 3 for free, you're going to get another 50 points. Now, all of these points are being awarded by me. In the background for Icon, you're also getting your points. You only need 5 points to qualify for next month. So that's 2 booster kits if you're at the Rising Star Director or the Director level. If you're at Regional Director, you're going to need 20 points. So get your customer to get 2 of their friends on it, and you're there. Now, of course, if you're competitive, which some of our newbies are very competitive, you're going to try and help them hit their 3 for free. So look at who you've got already, look at the people who are around you, and join in the conversations online and listen online, because you will be quite shocked at how many people are doing this. So let's have a look. The top prize for the person who absolutely walks away with this is 150 quid. And I've given 2 second prizes, really, if you like, because they're both the same amount of money. It's 75 quid in cash. I also have a book, which I'm going to give. Some of you may have seen this. I'm not sure if you can. Let's see. It's a business book, Key Person of Influence. And what actually struck me on this was a 5-step sequence to becoming one of the most highly valued and highly paid people in your industry. Now, some of you are money driven. Some of you are driven by helping people. But there's little tiny changes we can all make that mean the people around us actually listen to what we have to say. And if we can influence their decision much easier, then it's going to help you not only for this competition, but also going forward. Now, I know many of you really want this and you really want it to happen. And I want it to happen too, for you. So what I'm going to be doing over the next couple of days is all of you who are up for it, schedule in a one-to-one with me, and we'll spend 20 minutes or half an hour going through what you can do to get energized and get going again. Anybody up for that? So send me a quick chat and say yes please, no thank you, whatever. And what I would like you to do is DM me the times that you're available. Now, I'm going back up north again this weekend, and I will be doing a challenge party in Eaglescliffe, which is near Stockton. Any of you with people on the way up there or who are up there, let me know. If you want me to talk to them, go and see them. I'm taking a detour via Sheffield, which is fine. And then on Sunday I will be with the Manchester guys and we will be going for it there. Now, as a thank you to all of you guys who've come on here, I am not going to release this competition until tomorrow afternoon to anybody who didn't make it. So you're going to have a head start on everybody else. So before my party tomorrow night, which is at 6:30, I will release the recording of this evening to everybody else, giving you almost a full day's head start. And I want to do that to say thank you for taking the time to come and do this. Is that fair? I can see you all typing away furiously there. I like to reward people who take action, and I will do whatever I can to help you. So not only are you getting this information first, but you're also going to get your one-to-ones before everybody else. Now, I've got 2.5 hour drives tomorrow. So I'm going to be meeting somebody about midday in Sheffield. So if anybody wants a call in the morning, then DM me on Facebook and tell me what time and I will call you. My phone is now working again, despite Orange's best efforts at messing up my SIM card. So I will be able to do that. But also what we'll try and do is schedule in any challenge parties or one-to-ones or whatever it is you guys need within the next week to help you get to where you want to be. So I want you to see what you want to achieve. Now, I know we all need to sometimes dust ourselves off and get going again, and I do it as well. I lost lots of last night sorting out a load of back office issues, which fortunately have been sorted today. Otherwise you were all going to be ringing the head office and going bonkers with them for varying things, but we've dealt with that now. But don't think because you haven't heard from me that I am not looking at where you're at and what you need. But what I won't do is constantly chase you and say, oi, what are you doing? But I will ring to catch up and see where you're at. Now, I think that this is something that you can do. It is achievable. Getting somebody on the boost kit, yes, you can do that. And the more you get, the easier it's going to be for you to get in the top 3 here to win this cash. And it is cash. It will be handed over in pound notes to you or by PayPal or however you want it. So that is your call of how you want it, and I will happily sort that out for you. If there's anything else that you can think of that I can do, if you want copy for emails to send out to people, ask me and I will do it. If you want to use the same database system that I use MailChimp. Go and get a freebie. So it's mailchimp.com, I think. I use that. Nice templates to send stuff off. If you want copy for texting people, shout. If you want a three-way call with somebody, or you just want some ideas, that is what I'm here for. Now, we're very lucky that we have this exclusive competition. There aren't any other teams within our team that have got it. It does not mean it won't happen again, but it does mean that if this works really well, how long does the competition last? End of the month, honey, and that is the next slide. The end of the month you have for me to determine the places. So if the end of the month is the last day of the month, which normally it swaps over to the day after, I will determine it at the end of this month. So the very end of the last day of this month, I will determine it. And I will count them all up. And if we have to split them between, if we've got too many people, then we'll have to work how we're going to split it. But I do want to be fair to absolutely everybody. So, last thing is, who wants it? I'm watching you all typing away in unison. Suzanne, you and your team, you're going to share it. That's nice. That would be a good thing. I picked my box up from your team today. Oh, you've got a new number. Okay, Helen, I will get that in my phone. Thank you very much, honey. So, any questions about how you're going to go and achieve this? I don't know if you can see what Suzanne's just said. Yeah, you obviously can by the reactions. That's quite funny. Yeah, go and talk to people. I had a really weird thing happen yesterday. My LinkedIn profile, which feel free to go and copy how I've written stuff, somebody headhunted me for social media. And they're trying to sell me a new product. So we were chatting away and I wandered into the garden and sat on my bench where I get the best signal. And we were just talking about all of the people who pretend to be good in my world. And all of the exceedingly expensive products on the market that I can get better with a freebie. And this chap is up near Chorley. He's about 15 minutes away, which is where I'm going on Sunday. And he happens to be in Utility Warehouse. So I said, oh, that's funny. I have lots of other interests where I do things as well. And we were chatting away. He's coming to meet me before the Chorley meeting. And he's coming to listen. So he's trying to sell me something, and I happen to have mentioned in natural conversation that I have something different as well. So you should look at every opportunity that is out there for you and take it. Because if you don't, somebody else will. Now, the team in Manchester is incredibly competitive up there, bless them. And that's funny, and I love it, and watching them is amazing. Now, what it's actually done is the competitive edge has rubbed off. And now they've seen one person get an in at the gym, they're aiming at all of the gyms before each other. So they're going to have to be careful. That's quite funny. But if we don't talk to somebody, somebody else is going to do it. I've already had people telling me that is happening. So I would hate that to happen to any of you. And the hardest thing is picking the phone up. I absolutely, completely get that. I have that block as well. And sometimes I have to just think, what's the worst that can happen? Are they never going to speak to me again? Are they going to think I'm mad? Well, yes, they'd be right with that. But sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and do it. And you'd be quite shocked with what actually happens. Now, I think we are going to need to do a session. Yeah, insanity absolutely rules, honey. Completely. We all need to be a little insane, more than once. But the fear factor is what is limiting our business. And if you're scared and just sit on your bum, it won't happen. Or if it does happen, it's by fluke and despite you. Because the only person who is going to actually stop your business growing is you. So if I can take any of that fear away, which is natural by the way, I like fear because sometimes that's what's testing me. And I like to be tested. I'm watching your back with everything that you're doing, and I'm going to nudge you and say, hey guys, did you know you only have to do this to do whatever? It might be the next rank, it might be 3 for free. Whatever it happens to be, I am watching that. I am all over it. I have a spreadsheet that tells me where the heck you are at any one time. If I can see you're doing stuff and you really want it. And I will make sure you get absolutely the best that you can out of the back office. So don't worry about any of that lot. You don't need to. Anyway, I wouldn't have anything to worry about if you did that as well. So, I'm going to scoot off and let you go and enjoy your evening. Any questions before I do? Which David Lloyd gym has been signed up? Actually, honey, I have no idea, but it's near Chorley. It isn't Chorley, I don't think, but it's near there. I will let you know on Sunday when I'm up there, because I suspect I'm going to have a room full of David Lloyd gym bunnies, which will be quite interesting. But if you just say it's a Manchester one for the moment, then that will help any of you. Because actually it does have an effect when you're speaking to the personal trainers and you're saying, oh actually yes, we've got a couple of your guys, I think we've got 2 now, and he's already bringing 3 in. So once you get the key influencer there, back to this book, which I'm going to give to the person who wins second prize, not the top prize because they're already doing it. The one who comes second will get the book. And if you like it, I'll go and buy some more. Oh, actually, forgot to mention, we are going to be setting up a library of business books. So we will be sending them out to people. You can borrow them. We'll put them back in the library when you're finished. Anybody who wants to contribute or wants anything in particular, please ask. And we just want to help you. And if it's by, you know, now and again you're going to read a book, and as you can see, they're not War and Peace, you know, a couple of hours reading. It may well just nudge your mindset over to go and do it and stop you being scared. So, questions? Any more? You know what to do. Go out there, boost kits, 3 points for any of your customers that you bring on, 10 points for any customers they bring on, and 50 points if you knock them over on a boost kit to 3 for free, which will also help your icon rankings and shoot you straight up. And I hope to see you all at the end of the month on it, and don't forget to DM me to get your one-to-ones in, and I'll do my best. Oh, last question, go for it, honey. You're very welcome, Suzanne. Helen, my pleasure. Absolutely my pleasure, Paul and Virginia. Now, off you go, guys. Go for it. You've got a day's head start on the rest of the world. Oh, my recording limit is up. Fair enough. It's just as well that I have recorded it elsewhere. Helen, I will enjoy my wine immensely. So you've got a day's head start on everybody else, guys. Don't share it with your team. Let them see the recording tomorrow night and go for it. And I look forward to seeing one of you lot lifting the prizes. Take care. Night, everybody.